We're coming off of a big week with Nvidia earnings and the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. As we prepare for a week full of employment data ahead of the September FOMC meeting at the end of the month, how do you feel about the direction of the markets? Lots of excitement to look out for in this shortened trading week. Get ready for key economic data prints like non-farm payrolls and the unemployment heading into the end of the week. There's also Broadcom earnings to look forward to. Let's take a closer look at the week ahead. But before we do that, take a second to hit the like and subscribe. The markets are closed on Monday. Have a fun and restful long weekend. Tuesday kicks off with a slew of economic data, starting with the final S&P Global Manufacturing PMI print for August at 9:45 a.m. We'll get the more closely watched ISM Manufacturing PMI for August at 10 a.m., along with the month-over-month change in construction spending for the month of July. Not one, but three auctions to watch out for at 11:30 a.m. The 3-month, 6-month, and 52-week bill auctions. Keep an eye on Microsoft, which is hosting a research forum on multimodal AI at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Also on watch is the Barclays Global Consumer Staples Conference. Companies including Estee Lauder, J.M. Smuckers, Archer Daniels Midland, and McCormick are slated to attend. We'll get our first big earnings report of the week after the bell with Zscaler. The cybersecurity company beat estimates and raised its 2024 revenue and EPS guidance during its last report. GitLab and PagerDuty are also reporting after the close. Wednesday's a big morning for retail earnings. We're expecting reports from companies like Dollar Tree, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Hormel Foods. Dollar Tree beat expectations with its last report, but announced a strategic review of its Family Dollar segment, leading to a slew of price target cuts from analysts. Let's see if they can meet revenue estimates of $7.52 billion for fiscal Q2. Quite a few economic releases of note. We'll get the exports, imports, and balance of trade for July at 8:30 a.m., followed by the JOLTS job openings for July at 10 a.m. This metric is expected to show 8.09 million openings, a slight decrease from the June print. The JOLTS job quits and the month-over-month change in factory orders for July are also scheduled to be released at 10 a.m. The Fed's Beige Book, which provides insights on economic conditions in all 12 Federal Reserve districts, is scheduled for release at 2 p.m. A couple conferences on watch today, including the Citi 2024 Global Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference. Dell, Palo Alto Networks, Supermicro Computer, and Datadog are among the companies set to attend. There's also the Goldman Sachs Global Retailing Conference, whose attendees include Home Depot and the Tractor Supply Company. Watch out for earnings from C3AI, ChargePoint, and Hewlett-Packard after the bell. Both C3AI and ChargePoint have short floats of more than 20%. Chinese EV staple NIO is set to report before the bell on Thursday. The company recently reported a 43.9% year-over-year increase in July deliveries. Lots of data to be aware of throughout the morning, starting with the ADP employment change for August at 8:15 a.m. At 8:30, we'll get the final estimate for the quarterly change in non-farm productivity and unit labor costs for the second quarter of 2024, as well as initial and continued jobless claims. The final prints for the S&P Global Composite and Services PMI for August are due at 9:45, followed by the ISM Services PMI for August at 10 a.m. Gear up for a huge earnings day after the bell. Broadcom is set to report. Analysts are looking for the semiconductor company to post $12.9 billion in revenue in its first report after its 10-for-1 split. Do you have any thoughts on AVGO earnings? Let us know in the comments. UiPath, Samsara, DocuSign, and Rent the Runway are amongst the other companies scheduled to report. We'll close out the week with August non-farm payrolls at 8:30 a.m. on Friday. This is our first NFP print following a lower than expected Bureau of Labor Statistics job growth revision, which showed that 818,000 fewer jobs than expected were added to the economy from March 2023 to March 2024. We'll also be looking to the unemployment rate, which is expected to come in flat for August at 4.3%. Other releases at 8:30 a.m. include the monthly and yearly changes in average hourly earnings and the participation rate for the month of August. On the earnings front, watch out for a pre-market report from Big Lots, which has a 22.3% short float. And that's the week ahead. Thanks for sticking around with us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave us a comment to let us know which of these companies or releases you're planning on trading next week. Check us out on weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on TraderTV.Live.